It's been a big week of cruise news with a shipboard fire, plus Sydney's third cruise port has been scuppered, and Royal Caribbean announces its first ever food hall. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. I produce cruise-related content right here on YouTube every week, so if you enjoy the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Last week, I reported that NCL had cancelled voyages scheduled for between December 2023 and April 2024 on its ship Norwegian Epic. At the time, replacement voyages hadn't been announced, but now we know that the ship will relocate to Port Canaveral, Florida. The ship will help boost the cruise line's capacity to meet growing demand for cruises to the Caribbean. 1 year into the project, the New South Wales Port Authority has provided an update on its highly anticipated shore power program for its White Bay terminal. The Port Authority has issued expressions of interest and requests for tender for the shore power equipment. Initially aiming to deliver shore power to one ship berth by the end of 2024, the authority has announced they'll in fact have 2 berths complete by the end of that same year. Among other improvements, the provision of shore power will bring benefits to the local community surrounding White Bay, in particular a reduction of ship emissions. Guests on board P&O's Pacific Adventure put their emergency drill practice to the test early on Sunday morning, after a fire on a Deck 10 passenger balcony was detected. According to an official statement from P&O, the fire activated our emergency response procedures, including a full muster of guests and crew, and we thank everyone on board for their cooperation. No one was injured and the fire damage was contained to one cabin and balcony. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. The ship's general alarm was activated and passengers were required to head to their muster stations with life jackets shortly after 3 a.m. According to reports, the fire was extinguished at around 3:45 a.m. and after accounting for all passengers, guests began returning to their staterooms at around 5 a.m. The incident shows the importance of both the passenger muster process and emergency crew drills that are regularly conducted on board. Although incidents like these are incredibly rare, the speed with which it was dealt proves just how effective the ship's safety measures and safety procedures are. In fact, Pacific Adventure's sister ship Pacific Encounter used to sail as Star Princess for Princess Cruises, and in 2006 she suffered from an eerily similar fire. In that case, the fire also started on Deck 10 on a balcony at around 3 a.m. Unlike now though, the fire spread and caused significant damage to almost 300 cabins, and as a result of that incident, Princess removed flammable partitions and balcony flooring from all of its ships. Plus, it installed balcony sprinkler systems. There's no doubt that these improvements helped affect the outcome on board Pacific Adventure. Sydney is one of the most sought-after cruise ports in the world, with even Virgin Voyages missing out on basing Resilient Lady in the Emerald City during its inaugural Australian season later this year. Discussions surrounding a new cruise facility for Sydney have been ongoing for more than a decade, with a recent push for a new cruise terminal south of Sydney in Botany Bay finally being ruled out by the New South Wales state government. With that option out of the picture, attention once again turns to Sydney's Garden Island. Located east of the Opera House, Garden Island is used primarily as a Royal Australian Navy base, but using the existing infrastructure for cruising is not new. In fact, Queen Mary II berthed there in both 2007 and 2009 after a short-term agreement was reached that allowed 3 cruise ships to dock there annually. Many local industry players now believe that Garden Island will once again rise to the top of the list. There's no doubt that Sydney is at capacity, but as the biggest draw card for the international cruise market, a solution is needed. Finally this week, Royal Caribbean has revealed more information about its upcoming Icon of the Seas, and this time it's all about the food. While the ship will see the return of favourites like Chops Grill and Giovanni's Italian, there will be a range of new experiences on offer. Most notably, to me at least, there will be a new food hall style venue called the Aquadome Market. The casual dining venue will offer 5 food stalls, with crepes, mac and cheese, Greek dishes, Asian cuisine, and sandwiches. Located forward in the Aquadome, the complimentary dining venue will offer an alternative to the aft-located Windjammer. The food hall style dining concept isn't exactly new, with P&O Australia offering a similar setup in place of a standard buffet on board its ships called the Pantry. Virgin Voyages offers a similarly styled eatery on board its lady ships. Icon of the Seas is on track to be delivered and launched in early 2024. Well, that's it for this week's cruise news update. Wherever you are, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in booking a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au, and as always, you can give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Oh God, let's put the light on, shall we? And Royal Caribbean Elite to Port Canaveral in Florida and will offer most notably in a reduction of the emissions emitted by ships. Emissions emitted by ships. That's not right. While the ship will see the return of favorites like Icon. Most notably, to me at least, there will be a new venue design called the Food Hall. Nope.